Which European football teams are owned by Arabs? After a high-profile takeover from Saudi Arabia's public investment fund, Newcastle has become one of the wealthiest football clubs in the world. Speculations over a potential Qatari takeover of Manchester United have sparked up questions on how involved the Arab world, and more specifically the GCC, is looking to get in European football. Although a move from Qatar is yet to be formalized or announced, a number of clubs are already reaping the rewards of Middle East ownership. Paris Saint-Germain. Qatar's Nasser Al-Khelaifi owns the French team that featured a $237 million world record transfer to sign Neymar from Barcelona. The club has become one of Europe's top sides, with the likes of Kylian Mbappé, Lionel Messi, Sergio Ramos, Marquinhos, and many superstars. PSG currently has the fifth highest revenue in the footballing world with an annual income of $700 million. According to Deloitte, and is the world's seventh most valuable football club, worth $3.2 billion according to Forbes. Newcastle United. The Magpies have long been bypassed in the Premier League until a Saudi-backed takeover changed that. Presently sitting in fourth place, Newcastle is among the many clubs within Europe's football that is owned by Gulf's sovereign wealth funds. A Saudi Arabia-led confederation purchased Newcastle United for a staggering $415 million in October 2021. According to a study published by Deloitte Money League, Newcastle's revenue is valued at $216 million, and is the 20th most affluent club in the world. Manchester City. Man City has stayed the most affluent football club in the world, crowning a value of $746 million. In 2008, the United Arab Emirates' Sheikh Mansour purchased the club, which has since won 17 domestic honors with 3 different managers since the investment. It's no doubt Manchester City's rise has been remarkable for a club that constantly shares the pitch with other competitors like Liverpool and Arsenal. Aston Villa. Owned by Egypt's Nassef Sawiris, the billionaire businessman replaced Tony Sia as chairman of Aston Villa and purchased a 55% controlling stake worth $36 million in 2018. Last year, Aston Villa received $221 million in the top 20 wealthiest clubs. The injection of Sawiris's capital has brought the likes of Matty Cash, Diego Carlos, and Emiliano Martinez onto the squad, which sits 11th in the Premier League. Sheffield United. The Blades are owned by Saudi Arabia's Prince Abdullah bin Mozzad bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud, who assumed complete control in 2019 after purchasing 50% of the club in 2013. Despite the purchase by Al Saud, who obtained several other football clubs, the club's success has had an inconsistent execution on the pitch. The club has been estimated to be around $108 million despite being relegated. In 2011, Paris Saint-Germain was an underperforming side until a takeover by Qatar Sports Investments, QSI, led them back to a competitive guild.